for your amusement. Home of the armor lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin', and with our dedicated news, ain't no stopping.
Hey, good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it is, wherever you are. It is your girl Yielded right here in these fire streets, doing what we do every Tuesday, putting a little heat to the word on the street. Rumor has it that, a little water make a little flower grow. What am I talking about? Tell you about it later. Flowers grow in the dark and the day and the new springtime. I don't know. We're going to be talking about flowers today. So go ahead, like and share the video, and sing the song. Oh, one more time. Oh, and the third time if you say it. Yep. Again, your girl Yielded right here in these fire streets, where we are every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And hey, if you're here right now, you're on time. Don't worry about it. Like and share the video. Let everybody know that it's about to go up in a blaze. I'm going to try to get my hair together. My Frederick Douglass is going in and out. It's in honor of Black History Month. Month ended, but I'm still celebrating. So like and share the video. Let everybody know that you know, that I know, that we know. If I don't know them, you don't know them. It don't matter. Like and share the video. Let them know we got a show going on today. Already got our guest in the best of you. It's going to be an amazing conversation, amazing topic. If you can see my hand, say hello. You're in the choir stand. What does that mean? That means we want you to sing along with us. You can do your solo. You can shout out. You can ask questions. You can do what y'all do in church behind the preacher's back all the time. Pass sandwiches, pass peppermints. What do y'all be doing in the choir stand? That's what I want to know. We're in the choir stand today, so you can ask all your questions. So I think that's why they got rid of the choir. That's a little known Black church fact. They got rid of the choir because y'all was doing too much behind the preacher's back up there. And then he got a praise team, and it's just 4-5 of them, and they just stand in the front, and then they go sit down, and ain't none of that talking behind the preacher back stuff. So if you ain't know before today, now you know. That's why we ain't got no more choirs, because y'all don't know how to act in the choir stand. You make sandwiches, pass notes, talk about the preacher, make faces to the other congregants. You do too much. Y'all doing too much in church. But I didn't take my medicine this year, last year. I haven't taken my medicine, so I'm all over the place, off topic, but don't worry about it, because we got an amazing show topic for you today. Again, flowers, they bloom. What am I talking about? You got to stay here to see. Like and share the video. Shout out to each and every you that are already there. Shout out to my guy, Kai. What's happening, Kai? Kai is in the building, y'all. Shout out to Sean Lee out in those Kansas City streets. Hey, I want to say hey to you too, but guess what? If you don't say hi, I don't know you're there. Because why? I'm cockeyed and I don't know who all's here until they say something. So talk, type, say hey. What's up? What's going on? Shabuya, sha. What is that? Listen, we speaks English in this here church. You understand? English. Is that your tongues? You need to work on your tongues a little bit. It's too many capital letters and it's too many spaces. Tongues kind of run together like a run-on sentence. So if that's tongues, you need to pray more, okay? Fast a little bit too, okay? All right, don't worry about it. I don't know what that says. But anyway, yeah. Let's get together. I don't know what you're saying over there. I don't know. Shabuya, shabuya. Yeah. I don't know what that is. And I don't know what you're saying. But look, listen, Linda's, Larry's, and everybody that's here. It's an amazing Tuesday here on The Fire Show. I'm going to get ready to go ahead and bring my co-host in so he can stop talking to me back there, because he know I can't do two things at once. I'm talking and breathing. That's a lot. And then he going to want to talk behind the screen. So all the way from those on Long Island, New York streets. He's my guy. He's Kai's guy. He's everybody's guy. He's Lorenzo. Lorenzo, are you there?
Yes, Shabuya. Yeah, Shabuya. Roll call. That's what she said.
So just because my hair is like this, don't mean I know all of that stuff y'all be doing. I just look like y'all. All that do it for the cultural stuff. I don't know that.
What up, Kai?
Y'all got to keep it, dignified for me.
No, it's wow.
Where's Shibuya, Shabaya Kai, and all that? Where's that from?
Y'all used to do it.
No, y'all didn't.
Well, most of the young ladies growing up was the one that saying Shabua, Shabua, roll call. My name is.
So while they was outside doing them thought calls, I was inside reading books and writing songs and poetry. I ain't do thought calls. I don't know what that is.
That's not
no, I didn't.
You know what?
That's a thought call. She probably got a thought knot tied in her shirt right now. Shout out to Sean Lee thought in the world. What's going on? Hello, Monique Jones. How are you? Whoa. Monique Jones. Do we know Monique? You know Monique? Monique, where you watching from? Listening from? Who are you? How are you?
She said, "Hey,
hey, girl. Hey." Kai said, "Oh, we'll pray for you." Kai didn't fell off his scooter. You broke your arm? Like, seriously, Kai, did you really break your arm? Or are you teasing? Oh, let's send some prayers of healing to Kai in Kai's direction. I think he's serious. Yes, it's a thought call. Shout out to Cindy over there. Where's Cindy at? In Jersey?
No, she is from Tryon, North Carolina.
Tryon. I don't even know what it said. Shout out to Cindy out in North Crackalacky.
Hey, Lucinda.
Boy, you're going to get a pow. Look, y'all, we're going to get into these national holidays. As I said earlier, our guest is already in the vestibule. He's, he one of them early
Monique is from Houston. She's from your area.
Oh, shout out Monique. Monique, I think I know Monique. I don't know. Monique, where you know me from, girl? Don't tell the people on here. Send me a message. She knows
you from outside.
Monique, if it's not church, then send me a message. But let's get into these national holidays, y'all. Did y'all know it was National Women's Rest Day today? So did all of you lovely ladies rest? Did y'all get your rest on? Did you get your snooze on? Did you do all of those amazing things that makes us look beautiful, beauty rest? Yeah, how about it? It's also National Napping Day. Not just for women, for everybody. This hair was not doing this earlier, but it's about to wear me out, so I'm gonna be still. It's National Napping Day. It's also National Pack Your Lunch Day. Now, this is a question. How many of y'all actually pack your lunch and make it to work with your lunch? When I was getting up going to a job, I would pack my lunch and end up eating it for dinner because I could never make it out the door with my lunch. I forget. Oh, okay. You want some tickets at the Gospel Comedy Show? Yeah, see, that's church-like. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. I hope you got your tickets for the next show. It's also National Festival of Lights Day. Guess what, y'all? It's National Harriet Tubman Day. That's why my hair like this.
Frederick Douglass?
I said Harriet Tubman. Don't come for me, Baldy.
I'm just saying, first of all, you don't look like neither one of them. You look like Khalees.
I don't even know who that is. So stop.
I hate you so much right now. That's the person that's in the song.
I know the song, but I don't know what she looks like.
It's you. Look in the mirror.
I look like my mama. So don't worry about it. It is also National International Wig Day. Maybe I should have put on a wig today. And for you big backers, it's National Blueberry Popover Day.
Ooh.
I've heard of a turnover, but a popover is a little interesting.
Hey, it's blueberry. That's all that counts.
You like blueberry?
Love blueberries.
Okay. All right. It's also National Shampoo Day today, so I'm in season. That's why my hair look like this. I just washed it and just.
Yeah, I know. I just washed the beard. I know.
Hawk, what you're not gonna do is come for my hair.
Hey, you said, "Come on, Puff."
It's National. Shout out to my aunt. This is her holiday, y'all. Good evening to Reginald Miles. Reginald, where are you watching from? Listen, this is a holiday for my aunt. So, and if anybody else can celebrate this holiday with my Aunt Bob, I want to know who you are. It is National Landline Telephone Day. Who still has the landline telephone?
I was going to ask that. I was going to say, who has a landline Send me a picture.
I just turned mine off like in February.
I'm talking about the one with that long cord and
that ain't what necessarily a landline. Landline is just the phone that ring at your house. That's landline, not necessarily that. Now you still got a landline? Give me the number. I'm finna call you right now. Type it on here.
336.
Okay. You out in Jersey. He's a friend of Jared Allstar.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's my guy, Jared Allstar. That's my guy right there. Yo, he did a remix on my song and didn't invite me. I gotta call him.
Oh, I saw that's him. I saw that. Okay, that's you, Reginald. Okay, all right. Look, we not my neighbor made us blueberry bundt cakes. Kai, let me find out you greedy. Kai big back, just like us. You had yours for 30 years. So look, I got rid of my landline phone, y'all, when after y'all nephew graduated basic training. So I felt like I no longer needed it because that meant he was no longer coming home. So yeah, I turned it off in February. So yeah, but I still got my cordless phone in there. Okay, look, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into our dedicated news because we want to stay on topic today, y'all, because we have a guest here. He was so excited to be here. He showed up like 3 hours ago, and okay, I exaggerated a little bit, but he was like real early. Like,
hey, listen, you ain't gonna talk about my friend. Light-skinned people gotta stay together. You ain't gonna talk about my friend.
He was my friend first.
He my friend now.
But he was early though.
Yeah, and better be early than late.
And I appreciate that, but you know why he was early, right? It has something to do. It has something to do with my friend Sean Lee and what somebody told her today. Cause he just looked like it. He just looked like it. Yeah, he not, because y'all don't be on time. But anyways, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and bring our guest in because we're gonna get ready to get into this dedicated. No, we're not watching Kim walk again today. Kim had her walk of fame on the Fire Show last week. She was parenthetically walking last week. We're not doing that this week. But look, y'all. Look, Sean say you ain't right. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to bring our guest in. We're going to bring him in because he's the first time visitor here on the Fire Show. And so we want him to be able to take a didactic look at the dedicated news. And he can't really do it in the vestibule. Okay, so we're going to run the dedicated commercial. And then after we run the dedicated commercial, he going to be here with us. Y'all might not be able to see him, but he going to be here. You'll hear him, okay? Because,
you gonna run the what?
The dedicated news promo.
Which one?
The one with Cousin Al.
What's up, family? It's your boy Cousin Al reminding you to keep it locked right here on the Fire Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
It's the Fire Show, hosted by you. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our dedicated news, ain't no stopping.
All right, y'all, we had to run that news. This hair is doing the most. I'm telling you, I was on here an hour ago when I guess showed up early and it wasn't doing that, but don't worry about it. Look, listen, Linda's, Larry's, Lucinda's, and Kai's. We getting ready to bring y'all the dedicated news today. We're going to get my hair together. I don't know. I got to stay way back here or something. I don't know. But we're going to get it together. We have our guest. We're going to bring him in, y'all. Listen, every time I've seen him, he's been extremely serious. So the reason we're bringing him in with the dedicated news is because I want to see if his serious was serious or if he was fooling me or something. And so listen, for those of you that are always here every Tuesday, that's my Frederick Douglass part. It's on this side. Don't worry about it. But listen, the news is serious. The newscaster is educated, he's dedicated, but he's ghetto. So Lorenzo, come on back in here, bring in our guest, and then we're gonna roll the news and we just gonna watch how he respond. I'm watching him, not the news.
Oh, so you're gonna watch, I guess?
Yeah, just pop him in here. We'll introduce him later.
All right.
Look, hey!
What's up?
Oh, not your radio voice. I don't like it. Come on. Okay, so listen, you gotta watch the news. Yeah, I just want to see your face because you've always been serious when I've seen you. So let's go. Lorenzo, roll that news.
What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show with your dedicated news. Y'all, it's a lot going on. They say I don't know if ICE picking up people. I don't know if it's, they say they drafting people. We in a war. Gas is up. The schools are closing down. I mean, run my intro. It's the dedicated news, y'all. I'm singing on key. Ow, ow. All right, let's jump into it. Number 3. Y'all know every week is a funeral, and we be thinking, we done seen it all. We done seen people come in on motorcycles. We saw before last year they buried the man in a whole car. We thought we've seen everything there is to see. We've seen people jump in the casket. We've seen people cry at the casket. At some point you figure, it can't get no further than this. Well, further is here. There was a funeral that I was sent, and they say funerals have personalities and people go how they live. And you can always tell about a person by the people who show up at the funeral. That's what they used to say. My grandma used to say, you can always tell how a person lives by the people that show up at their funeral. Okay. Well, this funeral was a different pedigree and a different temperature, if you will. Y'all watch it. I'm scared. Roll the footage.
Is he slow?
Me estoy muriendo como un perro abandonado. Because deport me, please, ICE, please. Just send me to Mexico at this point. I don't even want to be here no more. If this is what we're doing, send me on. Y'all. Now, the FIYAH Night said, the FIYAH Night said this. They said, but Al, it wasn't marijuana. It was a cigar. It's the fact it was lit and smoking. And if that formaldehyde they put in your body, what's that embalming fluid would have catched a hold to that light that he'd exploded, right? So I just think it's something got to be respected. Now I don't care if he smoked every day. You don't do that. That's like crackhead down or cokehead down. You go put pot on their nose in the casket, like. It's too far. So I just think some things need to be left in a spiritual place. I do understand it was a cigar. It wasn't. But FIYAH Nights, does it matter? Doesn't matter if it's that. The point of it is, why can't we just be regular? Like, why we just can't order my steps, preach, and put people in the ground? Like, why we can't just do regular stuff anymore? It's more than a notion, all I gotta say. But what y'all think about this? Do you put your loved ones away the way that they live? They like playing spades. Do you have them holding the cards like this? Y'all done that before at the table. I just don't know. We can't just let the church be the church, and I guess the people that don't go to church, just give them a graveside funeral, close the cash down before we get there. That was a lot. And what happened? Like, do the ashes fall on the shirt and then a hole go in the shirt? What happens?
I can't.
All right, number 2. Y'all know we shout in church. I already told y'all we are very dramatic people. We feel like we gotta do cardio for Christ. We feel like we gotta shout, get musty, and bust out our clothes for God to know we love Him instead of just living right. But There was a church service going on, and y'all know when the spirit get higher than gas, people break out and shout, and we can't take nothing serious as a people, so we record it and we got to put our own commentary with it. Well, this video was sent to me. The lady had a ponytail on and she was shouting, and he decided to record her as she shouted. Check out the video.
Oh, all right now. They shout like that at your church, Miko?
Back in the day, yeah.
Dude was funny. You know, give him a ponytail parade. That was funny. Now here's the real question, and here's what I got from that. That ponytail didn't move. It didn't come off her head. That ponytail was anchored, like my soul. That ponytail was pressed down. It wasn't shaking, and it wasn't running over. It was just pressed down. That's all it was. It was just pressed down, and it was bonded. It had a unity with the scalp or the medulla oblongata or wherever that says. That's the front of the back. I don't know, mine backwards anyway. But that was a strong ponytail, if you ask me. I think, you know, I can we get around it? Whoever is the lady that did the hair, I think she deserves to be honored on you know, church anniversary day or something. But that was an amazing thing to me. It just didn't move. Most people's they come off and fly, but hers was right. But somebody said, you know, when it's the Holy Ghost, it don't come off. Well, I don't know, because my granny wig came off, and I know she was saved. She only cussed on Saturday morning, so I know she was saved because she stopped cussing about noon on Saturday because she wanted to honor God before he got, you know, to her on Sunday. But anyway, at any rate, can we be serious about anything? Do we have to remix and put our commentary on everything? Do we have to record everything? When we go get to the point where we leave the phones at home, that's why, or in the car, or you know, somewhere, we always got to catch something on camera, don't we? But yeah, what y'all think about that? That was the funny. It was a praise, but it was funny. That was a funny one to me. At least it wasn't too dramatic. It was dramatic, but in a funny way rather than a serious, too ghetto of a way. Still a little ghetto, but she called the Holy Ghost. What can we say? Who are we? Who are we to judge? All right. And the number one news story of the week. And I wrestled with it. Kimberell is back in the news. For everybody who didn't know, Jesse Jackson died about a year ago, and they just finished the funeral this morning. And they had different singers and different people that spoke, and Kimberell was one of the final singers for his final homegoing. He had about 9, 11. He had, like, you know, a couple homegoings, and Kimberell was one of the last singers as they took the casket out, and she sung "Take Me to the King." And people were a little perplexed. They were a little upset because she had her phone to read the words.
Ain't before words.
And, you know, I understand where people are coming from with it, but, you know, maybe she was emotional. Maybe she was called at the last minute. I'm trying to make up something to make her look a little good, because I know last week y'all was talking a lot of trash about, you know. But let's check it out. Maybe it ain't so bad. Let's look and let's dissect, and digress.
We need a word from the people's pain. So Lord, speak right now. Let it fall like rain. Oh yeah, I'm desperate. We're chasing after you. No rules, no religion.
How disrespectful.
My decision. Take me to the King. Lord, we're in this way. We keep making the mistakes. Just send me to the king.
Nico, you got to play this version on the show.
So the people were not happy. Some people said Tamala Man must have been busy. From what I understand, she was at the Lighthouse Church this week or something like that. But they say she must have been busy because why in the world did they get somebody who didn't know the song? People online said all kind of stuff. One person even said they was an atheist and they knew the words to the song. So I'm like, I think that's one of the easier songs, right? It ain't but 7 words, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And for all y'all who say if she can remember to take that old zip and she can remember the words, y'all wrong now. Y'all wrong for saying that. And y'all wrong for sending me that and asking me to say that because that's not cool because we don't
Nobody
know
tell you to say that, Al.
We don't know that. She could be just eating healthy and taking her baths and drinking her water. They say if you bathe in apple cider vinegar, it'll drain all the impurities out of the grease and stuff out your body. That's what they say. But do we take phones up when we minister? Now I know that some speakers, poets, preachers, of course, they take their stuff up because remembering all those words and stuff and making sure all the hot points are there. But yeah, do we take our phones up to minister in song and then still don't care about the words and put our own spin to it? Like at one point, she just changed up the whole lyrics. Like I was like, "What's going on? You just changed the song up?" Like, but some people say it's Kim Burrell. She has no rules. She can do what she wants. She's the singer. She's the voice. Whitney was the voice. That was her best friend, and I don't know how she couldn't say. Anyway, that's nobody's business. We're not gonna judge that. But yeah. Do we take phones up when we minister, when we sing? I know some performers who do. But I don't know. Singing a song that everybody knows. I mean, my dog know "Take Me to the King." You ought to hear him singing. But I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Should the phone stay at home, and just flow with it, or I don't know. She has sung them secular songs by heart so much she probably. All right, it's been your boy Cousin Al with your dedicated news. Back to y'all. Oh, wait. Real quick. I know a lot of y'all, your income tax hasn't come back yet. I know that, some of y'all are on furlough because the government and the jobs and stuff like that. Well, I do have an opportunity for those people who feel like, hey, I can use some extra money. I can use some extra income just to hold me over until, things get better. Things get better at the end of the day. And that may mean somebody got to get worse. But let's just say that there is an opportunity to collect $1,500. $1,500. I'm not going to say the name of the person who writes the check because they're on the screen. So I'm not going to say their name. However, I will say, if you have a talent, and I told you, I don't care if you spit sunflower seeds and can get them all of them in a bucket. If you have a talent, you can sing, you can dance. Now, dance, we don't mean like down at the paint. I mean like, dancing, can you do ballet? Can you do hip hop? Stuff like that. Diddy bop. Whatever you can do, whatever talent you have. Low Cat Management and the Anderson Arts Theater coming together. Something going on really, really nice. I'm gonna let them tell you about it because I can't talk about the person who will write you the check because I don't want y'all in his or her inbox, stalking or, saying, hey, can I come wash your clothes and get $300 because y'all know they got money. Like, that's none of y'all business that, he was left a lot of money from his answer. I mean, they might have been left. Anyway, let me get off here because I think I'm saying too much, like very little, too much at the same time, a lot. So y'all be blessed, don't stress. Pick up your mess and God go do the rest. All right.
Was that his Jesse Jackson before he got it? What was that?
Done.
Nico, so at this time we allow you to debrief from the news. So if there's anything you need to get out that's just, was too much about that news, please feel free. Just clear yourself, free yourself.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why Kim Burrell would do a song she didn't know.
Why don't she know the song? That's a lie.
I mean, that I don't think here's my thing. I don't think nobody should do a song if you don't know it.
I'm
have
with you.
your own songs. Now, unless the family asked for a specific song, then she probably should have did her homework a little bit more. But yeah, it's kind of bad when people sing songs and the person that like the song is known for is still living.
Yeah.
That's the part.
Yeah.
That's the part for that. So I mean, love Kim, but and then I don't think those was the real words.
There wasn't. I don't know nothing about the swing.
Yeah, that's why you cannot Google or try to get it on your phone at the last minute, because some words that's on the phone for the lyrics are always wrong.
She wasn't even looking at it anyway, so why she even have it up there?
Yeah, that was the thing for me. And as far as the second video, Old Girl, I feel like I was more concerned about the young lady who was trying to put the blanket over, because it looked like she's about to elbow her. You know what I'm saying? You know, I grew up in a Baptist church, so I know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, but
that Baptist fit be serious.
Yeah, like a Baptist fit will knock you out though. Like how much are we trying to put the cloth over the woman of God? Like, nah, no, she would have stood against that wall and.
Hey, you better walk.
That's it. Have y'all seen the video about it's like a bob, like the women with the bobs, and they start from the back and they just and they shake the bob? That's what she looked like. Go look it up. I promise you, it's crazy. When it gets bobs, it's like a little new, trend that people are doing. When women gets bobs, they just shake.
You think mine will work? Can I do it with mine?
I mean, it's shaking. It's shaking. Yeah.
So are my jaws. I'm not doing that.
I'm done. I can't.
What else, Nico? You got anything else about that news?
We do be doing too much, because homeboy, I don't like. Here's the thing, man. Like, certain things should not be done, but it don't look like he was in a church.
No, he was outside.
He was outside. So I mean, if that was his wishes, then cool. But no, because like I would agree with him by saying it was lit, but as we know, ashes gonna fall. So what happens when the ashes fall? Because then this man about to be buried with a dirty shirt on. Like, ain't nobody want an ashy shirt. You can't get buried with an ashy shirt. So, we do too much though. We extra.
We extra. It's like he lit it and then passed it to him. So now the rotation is messed up because it's puff puff give. Now he ain't gonna be able to give it back. So
no,
it's puff puff pass.
Puff puff pass, give, same thing. Give it back. He not gonna be able to pass it back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ain't mean to mess up y'all rotation. I know you smoke. I don't.
I don't smoke.
I'm sorry. I know you know. I don't know the recipe, but you do. Puff puff pass. Yeah. So he not gonna be able to pass it back. So now the rotation is off. I just. So Nico, we gonna dive into who Nico Flowers is.
Okay.
First of all, the name is amazing.
Thank you.
Like, just because I want to know.
Daddy. That's my real name too. That's my real name. It's not a radio name.
That's your real name. So where does Nico come from?
My mama said she's probably from a soap opera. What's up? What you think?
I know.
What's that?
Tell me what you want.
That's Nokia. Oh, you know what's funny about that though? I was at an event for Christmas, and we was at the Christmas work party or whatever like that, right? Because I work for Radio 1, and they played that record. And y'all know, I literally hurt myself for real because I did that dance. The tell me what you. And I left the party early. Yeah. I was like, for real. Like, this is a true story. This happened back in December. I did the first jump and I felt my ankle just twist. I realized I was getting too old and I left.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So where did Nico come from? Lorenzo, you don't know, so don't say it. Where did it come from, Nico?
My mom said she got it from a soap opera.
Oh.
She said she was in love with this guy on somebody's soap opera, and she stole his
Was
name.
it Young and the Restless?
It might have been. I'm gonna text my mama while we on here to ask where she got it from.
Nico. Okay. I think I was liking Nico.
Yeah.
I think he had a greasy
The
tone
Bold
on
and the
him.
Beautiful.
I didn't
I'm
watch
about to
that.
find out.
Yeah. So okay, and so Flowers, like that's your real name too.
That's my real name. Yep.
Like your parents had that name. It's
Yep.
like you ain't like
Nico
buy it
Flowers.
and change it. Where
That's
where,
it.
where the Flowers come from?
I don't know. I mean, I got a little bit of family, a little bit everywhere, but I was like, the South is where I'm from.
General Hospital. Nico.
Hey, General Hospital. Hey, I know her. Shout out to Sandy. That's Miss Sandy right there. I love
He said I know.
Okay.
That's
cook
funny.
some good-
So-
man,
so-
she can fry some fish, y'all. I tell you, she can fry some fish and some potatoes. And I just love her so much. I love Miss Sandy. How you doing, Miss Sandy?
Now I couldn't remember which soap it was on, but I know Nico had like a greasy comb over. It was like,
Was
comb
this
back.
in the 80s? It had to be in the 80s.
He was fine. He was fine too. He was fine, but he had a little greasy comb back. But anyways, so Nico Flowers, y'all, welcome for the very first time to the Fire Show, Mr. Nico Flowers, man, an amazing man. Kai, we're gonna come back to you here in a minute. We're gonna let Nico answer that question because he said he was Baptist. But Nick, you want to answer it now, Nico, before we dive
What's
into
up?
it?
Yeah, what's the question?
Okay, put it up there. He's asked twice. Lorenzo, Kai wants to know, what do Baptists believe?
What do Baptists believe? In Jesus.
So Kai is one of our young viewers, and
okay.
he comes in every week, and he listens to all of the things that we're talking about, and he has lots of questions. He was inquiring about who Kim Burrell was, and he Googled her and looked at her Ozempic legs and all of that. And so every week he's challenging us, and I think we would be doing an injustice if we don't make sure Kai knows what's going on. So. Yeah, he said, I'm Catholic, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I think, I grew up, missionary Baptist church. I mean, so for me, now I attend a non-denominational church, but for me, the Baptist it's just regular. We believe in Jesus, just like everybody else, or not everybody else, but we believe in Jesus. It's a little different between Presbyterian and Catholic and all of that stuff. We have the pews, we have the usher standing at the door, we have the red carpet, all of those things. That
red carpet?
Red, that good old red burgundy carpet, that good old red
love.
And
yeah.
It's not like plush, but it's not like indoor outdoor. It's just in between.
Yes.
And the podium, the pulpit, the choir stand, everything be wrapped in red.
Yes, all of those things. Yep. And normally you have the what's it called? The baptism pool underneath the pulpit. That's it.
Or behind it.
Man, listen.
See, I want to give a shout out to the florist, the one who make the artificial flowers that sit on side of the pulpit and on both sides of the Remember to Me table, because them bouquets was always on point, and whoever dusted them week after week, shout out to y'all, man, because I mean y'all know what I'm talking about. They had the two matching vases on the side with the flowers in there, and so shout out to them. That was Cindy. What? Oh, okay. Shout out to the Good Day Choir.
Good Day Choir.
So I want to know.
Nico, hold on. Sorry, Nico. Remember I said in the beginning that one right there.
Oh,
She's not gonna be that excited because Nico has hair.
Oh, she likes bald. Oh,
yeah, she likes bald. She likes bald men. It don't matter what color you are, but bald. You can be light, bright, white, polka dot stripe, but bald is her thing. So yeah, country folks call it the what? The choir stain.
The choir stand.
And choir
rehearsal.
Choir rehearsal.
No, for real. Seriously, that's what we call choir rehearsal.
So he would say that because he's from Atlanta as well. So shout out to comedian John Mason, who is country crazy.
I'm so glad that y'all said that because I was about to say, did he spell something wrong? But I'm glad y'all got that.
That's choir. You got to go to Choirhurst.
Choir.
Yeah, and if you don't go to Choirhurst, you can't sing on Sunday.
Nope.
Don't go up in that pulpit in that choir stand because you would get embarrassed. But yeah, again, shout out to the lady who made the two flower arrangements on side of the pulpit and the Remembrance to Me table. Now, what is your name again? I haven't got Nico. Come on now, stop it. First of all, Nico.
Shall I introduce who he is?
Introduce who I was just about to say. Introduce who he is. We learned his name came from General Hospital with the greasy comb over. Now tell us.
Trust me. After we take our first break, I got a picture. Okay, let's go.
Of Nico.
Yeah.
From General Hospital, he had a greasy comb over, didn't he? I remember him because I thought he was handsome. But tell us about this Nico who don't have a greasy comb over. Nico. So real life story, y'all. Nico used to have a natural bush. So I knew he had already cut it off, but I wore my natural bush for Nico on today. And it was like, what color is your hair? It's like,
you know what? My color, the color of my hair when I was younger, it used to change like with seasons, which is really crazy. But it's like a medium blonde brown.
Yeah, and so just imagine his bush being like this in that blondish color. Nico, when I first met you, I was like, is he albino? And then I looked at your eyes. I said, no, he ain't albino. But
a lot of people don't realize that. So I'm glad that you picked up on that because a lot of people think just because your skin color, but the eyes is an easy way to tell.
Yes.
And your eyebrows, because albinos, their hair is like bleach, blonde-ish color, but their eyebrows are the same exact color. Their eyelashes, everything's the same color. This is a lot darker, and this is natural. So it ain't no dyeing there.
Why you had to say it twice and look at me?
No, I'm not. No, I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind. Dye your hair now. Dye your hair.
This is natural. That little piece right
that
there.
Little gray. Hey, let it happen naturally.
It's the same color as your hair right there. That little piece right there.
That little piece.
Yeah, that's natural. That's natural. But that's natural, Lorenzo?
This natural.
That's genetic.
I can grow my hair, Nico.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I just choose not to.
Okay.
Because then if I grow my hair, I want to be the
combs.
bald-headed gray beard guy.
Oh, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with you though. A lot of women they think the gray is distinguished. Like when my hair goes gray on top, it's gonna be what it is. I seen JJ Harrison just put a post up. I don't know if y'all saw that, but he said for the last like 20-some years he's been dyeing his facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
And he just decided to take a photo shoot in his natural gray beard, and I thought that was really cool because I think we should be comfortable in ourselves. Like,
I'm very comfortable in my grays.
Yeah. No, I think it's distinguished.
Thank you, sir. I'm trying.
Yeah, man. Lorenzo, it looks good, brother.
Thank you, my guy.
And the reason we don't let that hair grow because it looked like construction cones every now and then.
So,
go ahead, Lorenzo, and introduce our guest.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Nico, that's our guest. Nico Flowers.
Y'all are a trip.
Let me introduce.
He can't even get through the daggone introduction.
Exactly.
She
just messed me all up. Nico Flowers is a 19-year media veteran and author from North Carolina who found his calling behind the microphone. Since 2007, his bold personality and heart for people have led him across the Southeast as a producer, on-air talent, and now assistant program director for the seven, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 7-time Stellar Award-winning station WPZE Praise 102.5.
He's auditioning, Nico.
Yeah.
Say it again, Lorenzo. Go ahead.
WPZE Praise 102.5.
Okay.
Where we bring the FIYAH Show in the heat. I'm throwing that in there. Okay.
And he done plugged his own show. I tell you, we do too much.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He plugged. How you gonna be doing my bio and plugging yourself? But I ain't mad. That's great.
Listen, as the author of My Hurt, Your Heal, Nico shares his journey of overcoming childhood sexual abuse and loss, helping others turn pain into purpose. His leadership has helped secure WPZE's first.
You just blew your audition. You can't keep a straight voice or face. Don't worry about it. Don't no more auditioning for you. His radio voice sucks.
Okay, listen. Vanguard Award winner, Station of the Year winner, Marconi Award winning for Religious Station of the Year. That's what it is. Recognized as a 2025 Root Magazine One to Watch and induction into the 2025 Gospel Music Hall of
Let's go, Nico Flowers. All right, inducted into the Gospel Music Hall of Man. That is fantastic. Look, now I got to ask this question before we go further into who you are, Nico, and talk about this book you have here. How does it feel to hear somebody read your bio?
You know what's funny? I shout out to Jay Chris, that's our promotions director right there. He's in here. You know what? It used to make me uncomfortable, but I don't feel so uncomfortable anymore because I shared a lot of my story in my book. So it kind of helped me just kind of put my shoulders back. Who was doing this sermonic hymn? Oh no.
Go ahead, tune him up, Lorenzo. I think Nico got a hymn in him.
I think he got a hymn in him. You think so?
Yeah, he was going a little bit while ago when he was doing his tell me. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh.
I know. No, I'm sorry. First of all, y'all done put an organ out. Y'all got everything. I love it. But yeah, no, the bio don't bother me anymore. You know, it used to make me uncomfortable, especially when people read it out loud. But I had to understand that, you know, I'm very appreciative for what God has done in my life, and I've accepted those things. So it's really cool to hear it back because it's just another reminder for me that, you know, I've done a lot, and it reminds you that when you feel like you're stuck and you don't have anything else to do and everything like that, you just feel like, man, you know, I have done a lot and I have much more to do. So it's really cool. So it doesn't bother me. All right. Good job, Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
These voice changes are wearing me out.
Voice,
now you done told him Sean is in here. He really going in.
Listen. Yeah, exactly. How you doing? All right now.
How you doing?
How y'all doing out there in Radio London? This is your guy. Everybody's guy. Lorenzo from the FIYAH Show.
So Nico.
To the word on the street.
Chill out, bro.
I'm
gonna mute his whole mic. So Nico, seriously, the title of the book. Tell me the title of the book again.
My Hurt, Your Heal. My
Hurt, Your Heal. I heard just a little bit in the bio of what the book is about, but let's kind of, before we dive into the book, what inspired you to write?
To be honest, what inspired me to write was my therapist. You know, I have an amazing therapist. You know, he's a brother, you know, and we talked about a lot of different things. And once I spilled everything to him, because a lot of people, once you read the book, you'll know that he was the first person I shared anything with. And so once I did that, I was like, what's the easiest way just to put this all out at one time and just kind of release it, right? And so I was like, I'm gonna write a book. My family didn't know. My wife didn't know I was writing a book. I will write a book at night when everybody went to sleep. On the weekends, I would just spend some time by myself and start writing. So that's where that came from.
So we already warned you, not that we're prophets or prophetesses or anything, but we already warned you that this was going to happen. Okay, I'm glad you say your wife didn't know you were writing, because here they are. So, and I mean, you know, look for the ring, people. I mean, come on.
Now, hey, I got a ring and a tattoo, Miss Janice. I see you down there now.
Oh. You know what?
All right now.
Don't say his name too many times because y'all gonna go together.
All right, Miss Jane, you better not show your ankle. Show that ankle, Miss Janice. Come on, Miss Janice. I'm stuck. Listen.
You just sold 10 books. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Little shoulder. You know, we like a little shoulder.
Little shoulder meat. As
Okay.
the big homie would say, show that shoulder meat.
Little shoulder. Just a little shoulder. That's it.
Come on. Listen. I'm glad you brought up. I'm trying to.
You feeling that this Sean watching, Nico watching, you're not getting on the show. You're not getting on Radio 1. Don't worry about it.
Listen.
What's up?
What I need to know, because I'm glad you brought it up, a therapist. Now, because in our culture, a lot of us men, we run from going to a therapist to have a conversation. But what made you say, you know what, it's time for me to go and talk to somebody?
Man, because I was a hot mess, man.
Go ahead.
No, but to answer your question, I was a hot mess, man. I was just doing a lot and needing to just release. I wasn't pleased with the person that I had became. And I knew in order to get to the person that I am now, I needed to get all of that out, because again, I didn't tell anybody, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm going to talk to somebody who's unbiased, who I don't know, and I'm going to tell them everything. Now, I will admit, the first time I went to therapy, because, my wife kind of like pushed me to go because I had daddy issues and all types of stuff, right? She honestly, right before we got married, my wife said, before we get married, you need to go to counseling, because you got anger issues, you got daddy issues, you got some unresolved things. She didn't know what else I had going on that happened to me as a child. So she kind of was the first person to kind of like push me in that direction. Mm-hmm. And then once I became open with talking to my therapist, then I just started letting everything out, and it was healing. I realized the more I talked, the more things I felt.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do right quickly is we're gonna take a quick little commercial break. We'll be right back within 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
We're going to dive deep into the book right then and there.
Exactly. Y'all ready to cry? We about to cry.
Let's cry. Well, I ain't coming back. All right. We'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
Have your car insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more with one free, no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again, 877-445-4551.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name. Pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
Hey, look, listen. We're already 1 hour into the show. Where y'all been? Go ahead and like, share the video. Let everybody know that Nico Flowers is in the building. We're here every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, putting a little heat to the word on the street. And Nico Flowers, rumor has it that Nico Flowers has got a book out here. You don't have it in your hand. Why? I need you to get the book. I need you to know about hurt. I need you to know about healing. Go ahead, like and share the video. Sing the song with me. Everybody say, ow. One more time. And the third time for the Holy Ghost. Yep. Nico Flowers is in the building. So go ahead, like and share. Let everybody know that y'all need to hear what this book is about. And, perhaps get your hands on it and maybe help yourself to some healing, to a better place. And so we're going to go ahead and get the bald gray guy back in the building. Lorenzo. What's happening? So I'm gonna call Nico. You call Nico back in the building. Ricola. Nico. Is he here? He's here. He's so bright we can't see.
Oh, hold on. Let me do it right.
Okay, do it right.
Yo, Flowers, get in here.
Hey, there y'all go. What's up?
What's happening, Nico? What's happening?
What's up, Yielding Lorenzo?
Listen, just so you know, all those commercials are real, not implying that you need any of them or anything, but those are real commercials. Those are our sponsors. So, if you know anybody need, low-cost airlines or blue pills or anything like that, just tell them to call a number. But Nico, back to stop smiling like that. You make me feel like I said something wrong.
No,
you looking at this.
All right, Miss Lord. Now, Miss Janice.
Oh, she told me. Oh, no, because it is.
Don't show the blue pill. Oh, Lord.
You've been taking the blue pill, Miss Janice.
My wife's name is actually Janice. An extras, an S, like your name and an E.
Ooh.
But people call her Janice all the time because it looks like
Janice. Looks like Janice.
But it's Janice, so yeah.
But you saw what he did, huh, Miss Janice? Don't go too far.
See your next lifetime.
He gonna have to catch you on the other side, Miss Janice. and from what I heard a few weeks ago about Janice, your lifetime might come a little quicker if you get to acting up now.
No, we don't want that.
I had heard that these streets, Janice don't play no games about her flowers.
No.
Yeah. Janice, don't worry about it. It ain't happening on the Fire Show. Don't come for us. But so Nico, I heard you say therapy. Lorenzo dove right into that thing. Black man in therapy. Had some issues, daddy issues, some unhealed things, some hurt that was secret. And so before we dive into it, did you reveal it to anybody before the book, or did it just come out in the book and nobody knew?
Yeah. Well, I take that back. Yeah, I did reveal it to my wife first.
Okay.
You know, I think it was probably like 2 months before it dropped. Once I knew when I wanted it to drop, I sat her down. But I'm gonna tell y'all honestly, I went back and forth with. I had picked a Sunday. I was like, we're gonna go to church, we're gonna have a good dinner, and then I'm gonna do it. I punked out twice. 2 Sundays came and gone. I was like, I can't do this. I literally was like, I can't do it. So finally, I picked like a random day during the week. Got off of work, came in, sat her down, and started to talk. So she was the first person outside of my therapist that knew.
Wow. So Nico, I don't want to pull into this. I want you to. This is what you do. You talk. You know how to do this thing. I want you to dive headfirst into this therapy session. How, what, when, where, and now the book. Tell us what was in. What's in this book? What do we need to know? Let's go, Nico.
Well, so the first thing is what I forgot to mention is the greatest thing that my therapist did was he told me to write a letter to my abuser. That was really difficult because in that I had to read it back the following week, right? So that was really difficult because I never even spoke it out before. So writing it made it really real. You know what I mean? So once I started to do that, I honestly, the more I wrote, and I mentioned this earlier, the more I wrote, the more freedom I had, the more freedom I felt. Like it was almost like the weight was just being lifted off. Like one thing, it was like an onion that was being peeled open, right?
Wow.
And so I was like, okay, let's see how far I can go with this. I had many days when I did revisions on the book because I was like, God, are you sure I need to be sharing all of this? Because for me, one of the things that was the hardest to overcome, and one of the reasons why it took so long for me to write the book, was because my abuser was a family member. And I was like, okay, if I reveal this information, this is going to start a snowball effect, not just for me, but it was more so like the aunties are want to go ask questions, the uncles are going to ask questions, the cousins. I was like, oh man, once I do this, it's a wrap. I can't undo it. And so I decided that my freedom was more important than somebody else's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And when I made that decision, I said, God, if you want me to put everything in this, no holds barred, just put everything out there, that's what I'm gonna do. And like I mentioned, I had many revisions. You know, I went back and forth about, do I put names in it? Do I not? Do I, mention how specific do I get in this book? And I decided to go on a level of 10. I think I went to at least a level of 7.5.
Wow.
Of how transparent, because I just found so much freedom in being transparent and vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, man, because here's another thing too. And I promise y'all I've been feeling like this. The minute I became vulnerable and transparent and God gave me the go ahead to let this stuff go, God literally told me, he said, when you release this, I can make room for what I have for you. But you can no longer walk around with dad hurt, which me and my dad are amazing. Me and my dad have been amazing for years now. But that's something that I still had to write out. So it was like reliving things. But God told me, the minute you release this, I can give you what I've been trying to give you. But I can't give that to you when you're broken.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't want to be broken no more. I was like, listen, it's about to be what it is. And to be honest, one of the most beautiful things that happened was when I did reach out to some family members, I gave them a heads up. Some of these are distant cousins, but I gave them a heads up and I said, hey, this is what happened. And what was crazy is a lot of my family members knew exactly who I was talking about without even saying the name.
Wow.
And what was even crazier was I got reached out to by other family members who was saying, I'm not surprised.
Wow.
I knew that person was shifty. You know what I mean? And so that was a little difficult because I felt like as a child I wasn't protected. Right. And I felt like for me, that's where a lot of my anger came from, right? So I mentioned earlier I had dad issues. The reason why I had dad issues is because as a father and as a father now, the one thing that men and a lot of fathers we're supposed to do is what? Protect our children.
Mm-hmm.
And when I didn't feel like, I mean, shoot, when I wasn't protected, the first person I was angry with was my parents.
Wow.
You know, I was very angry with them. You know, I remember sitting my mom down and telling her she was here. She came here for Christmas, and I sat her down and I told her, and you know, it was a real honest conversation. And I told her, you know, I said, I don't think you protected me as much as you should have.
Wow.
You know, and that was difficult for her to hear. You know, same as my dad, the conversation with him, he knew exactly who it was. He knew exactly. He says, dang, I know exactly who it was. You know, I'm sorry, son, that I didn't step in, or I wasn't aware, or I didn't pick up on signs or any of this. You know what I mean? So the book is a real good healing book. I told people when I wrote it, this is not a sympathy story for me. This is not sympathy. I don't want sympathy. I just wanted to get closer to God's purpose. And through writing the book, I realized that now people reach out to me all the time in my DMs, say, hey, bro, me too. People that I know, people in the business that I know, now feel comfortable enough to reach out to me and say, man, me too. Like some of my best friends, I never forget telling one of my best friends before the book came out, and he was on the phone. He's in New York, and we were on the phone, and I said, hey, bro, like I got this book coming out, but I want to give you a little heads up because you know I consider you close, and I don't want you to just kind of be like off guard. And when I told him, this phone went dead silent, and he says, I'm about to cry, bro. And I said, okay. And he was like, same thing happened to me. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And so I see it as it's funny how things that happen to us that are bad, it's bad. It was definitely bad. But I was somehow able to find the blessing in it. And the blessing is that I'm able to walk other people through where I didn't have anybody to walk me through.
Wow. And you know, that's one of the things that when we find ourselves in a trial or in a chaotic situation, we're the main character in it. And people always say, oh, well, it's not about you. It never feels good to sit in that seat as the main character of trauma for somebody else. Yeah. So to even hear that's a blessing, and it's commendable to hear you say, you know, not that you know, just to be able to say that I know it was for somebody else and that you're able to help someone else. The title of the book, My Hurt, Your Heal. Let's talk about it. Listen.
So funny enough, I didn't know what I was gonna call the book. Literally, I was at the very end. I was at the very end of the book, and I was about to send it off to get, you know, edited and all the things. And I was riding down the street. And you know, as cliche as it is, God gave me the title. I wanted to take my hurt and turning into healing for other people. Wow. Because like I said, I didn't feel like I had worked through my stuff, right? So by the time the book came out, I was already like, woof, man, I feel a lot better. I'm all right. You know what I mean? So by that point that by the time the book came out, I was like, okay, now this is meant for other people. Now the hurt that I had is now healing for somebody else.
Yep.
And so that's where the book title came from. My hurt your healing. And I was, when I got it, I said, that's it. That's it. It describes everything that I wanted it to. And it's been a blessing to people who have picked it up and read it. It's been healing for them. You know what I mean? So like I said, I tell people all the time, I'm not a sob story. I am a person who was on a mission to help other people overcome and walk them through.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I wished your wife. I thought that she was gonna be on.
She asked, and if you ask nicely enough, I'll go grab her while she still got her makeup on.
Janice, come on in, Janice.
Let me see.
Janice,
hey, love.
That's how you ask nicely. You scream from one room to the next.
Look, let me message her.
What's your therapist's phone number? Because I need to talk to him. He in here hollering at his wife and carrying on. Listen, Sean Lee says, thank you for sharing your story. I've learned more men have gone through this same trauma and have not healed, and just now acknowledging what happened in their 40s. I think it's more common than not. I mean, you know, at one point it was like it was coming out for young girls back to back, but maybe one in every 40 women, then a gentleman would say the same. But it's actually more common than we realize. And I think that it's important for these kinds of stories to come out. We're not going to dive too deep into the book. That's the reason he's here, because we want y'all to go get the book. Look, Miss Janice want to see.
Look, there she is.
Janice, come on in and sit down. Miss Janice want to see the competition. Don't be turning around showing her everything, Janice. Now, you ain't have to do all that. I said show her a competition. She put her back to the camera. I tell you, the same. They don't care. So, shout out to Miss Janice Flowers. Thank you so much for jumping in here last minute. Is
clear skin. Come on.
So come on, you better be popping. Look, she making you look good, boy. You was all right at first. You look good now.
What's up, Lorenzo?
One of these things is doing their own thing. One of these things.
Yeah, you too dark to be here. We'll see you later. This is the Light Bright Show. Okay, come on back in, little darky.
My goodness.
Oh,
y'all are trip.
Okay. Oh, you know you're gonna get yours. So
originally we were supposed to have the Flowers on in February. We wanted them to talk about their love story, talk about their love and their marriage. How many years marriage, sis?
15 years. It'll be 16 years next weekend.
Yep. Next Friday.
All right.
Okay.
It's our anniversary.
16 years is a long time.
I know.
We've been
Miss Janice, don't be coming on here messing up their anniversary. So don't pay Miss Janice no attention, okay? She just old and womanish and face, okay? She already didn't ask him for his phone number and everything, but she
I told her name is close to yours,
right.
but it's J-A-N.
Right,
Yeah,
I see it. Right, yep, that's funny.
So Janice, I have to ask this question. Being that prior to your husband writing this book, he had the secret that you knew nothing about. He told us he planned a whole, I'm getting ready to tell, situation. He said he failed miserably a couple times. He was going to take you to church and let the spirit have its way, and y'all was going to have some dinner. And then hopefully her ponytail wasn't going to be doing like the lady ponytail.
Right,
earlier,
right,
but,
yeah.
she was going to enjoy the service and all of that. So he sits you down and he has this conversation from a wife's perspective. Share what that was like, because I'm sure a lot of emotions, a lot of things went through your mind, but there's somebody else, and I'm saying this for a specific reason, because there's somebody else that has the same story, and because they're married, they're not going to share it. They feel that this could or possibly could affect their relationship. Wow. But as a wife, when you receive this information, just talk us through.
Yeah, it was a shock to me. I was not expecting it or prepared for it. But at the same time, it also made sense. Like, it was like the piece of the puzzle that was missing, that was like, okay, now everything else that we've gone through makes sense now, from his perspective, why he was reacting the way he was, why he was saying the things that he was, because I was just like, it's not making sense. It's not adding up. And so I think it was just like, it was, like I said, the piece of the puzzle that was missing. And I think it also wound up bringing both of us closer together in the end, because I just felt like I finally got to know him at a level. It was almost like he had a wall up and he was holding himself back and wasn't really able to talk too much or explore too much with his emotions. And, I've been going to therapy. We've both been going to therapy, but like I've been going to therapy for years. So I was like wanting to kind of dive deep and talk about the things. And I feel like he kind of just was living in the shallow end of the pool, as he didn't want to talk about the deeper things. And so, I just kind of prayed about it, kept it moving. But when we had that conversation, it broke my heart. It was shocking, but then it all just kind of came full circle and made sense. I think we know and really have people have conversations that we weren't able to have.
Something happened to the mic.
Oh, what happened to the mic?
Oh, I don't know, but you just fixed it right there. Stay like that.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think it allowed us to be able to have a deeper connection with each other. And I think that benefited all parts of our marriage. And I was just glad that I was able to be a listening ear for him. Like I made sure I didn't interrupt. I didn't want to get angry. Like I just was there and let him say whatever he needed to say. And I asked a couple little follow-up questions, kind of just to get some clarity. But I just kind of let him tell his story and be able to be there. And I think sometimes, especially for men, as women, we talk about we need somebody to listen to us. We need somebody to be there and do the things. But I think the reality is men need that too sometimes. They need to be able to have a safe space to talk about the hard things, the hard emotions they feel like maybe they can't have with their friends or their brothers, whoever else. And so I really felt like it was important for me to be that safe space for him in that time.
Wow. That is fantastic. That warms my heart to hear. Like you say, we feel like ain't nobody listening to us, but most times men feel that even more so because they've had to put on these facades. They have to be strong. They have to be, men don't cry, all of these things. And so if there is a something, it takes away their manliness. It takes away their manhood to share these things. And so that's amazing, sis, that you're able to you were just able to listen, like you say, and, few little questions, because again, at these times that these things are shared, it's difficult. And so, the last thing you want is somebody asking you 45,000 questions, So Nico, when you said you failed miserably at telling her, preparing, what were your thoughts? Why did you feel like you punked? You said you punked out. Why you feel like you punked out?
Yeah, I think like I knew I had to do it because I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't want to go back to tell my therapist that I didn't do it, but I had to twice. I was like, all right, he ain't gonna let me do it on the third week. Nah, I gotta. So I literally had to build my confidence up. I remember I was at work. It was a random Tuesday or Wednesday, and I was like, today's today. I'm gonna give it a shot. And it was surprisingly easier than I thought. And that's because I think the foundation that we have made it easier, because we at that time we were together. We at that time 18 years. We was together for 18 years, so it was like, okay, I'm still talking to the person that I was with for the last 18 years. You know what I mean? So it made it a little easier, but it was definitely hard to find the words. It was definitely hard to find the words, because it's like, how do you tell somebody that you've known for this long this is something that they haven't known about you? You know what I mean? So it was definitely difficult. And then I knew that once I told her, I had to tell everybody else. And so I think I was thinking about that as well. Like, okay, I tell her, but then it's like, okay, her side of the family, and it's my side of the family. And then more importantly, it's our kids. How am I going to handle that? So I think going into, I knew I had to talk about it, but I think I was already looking not necessarily past her, but also thinking like, oh, she just the first one of many, because I remember after I told her, I was like, all right, so how do I tell my parents? That was the next thing, because I was like, oh, this is going to be tough. How do I do this? Then it was like, how do I tell our kids? Because our kids, we have twins. We have a boy and a girl. They were 11 at the time.
I don't think I
Well,
knew
that
y'all.
is the age
I ain't know
where-
y'all had twins.
Yeah,
I ain't know. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So Nico, I have to ask this. Again, I'm trying not to delve too much into the book. We just want to
come
put
on.
enough spice out there so they'll go
Yeah.
buy it, because that's the
Yeah.
point of this thing. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all cute and everything, but we need y'all to go buy these books. Yeah, they look. Ain't they the anniversary next week? There'll be an amazing anniversary gift to get on over there to Amazon and
Thank you.
see that. That was nice of you to type, but click the link and buy the book, Miss Janice, because you was coming for the lady husband. Buy one for her and buy one for him. Okay, one anniversary presents. You know you like to give out gifts, so buy the book and gift it to people. Okay, it's their anniversary. So listen, that's what we do. All the Fire Nights that are here, you see my fingers and all of this. Next week is the Flowers 16th anniversary. So in honor of their anniversary, we need to go on Amazon and purchase the book for an anniversary gift, because ain't none of y'all gonna send them no flowers. None of y'all gonna buy them no tomahawk steak. None of y'all gonna pay for their dinners and no limo, none of that. I already know. I know y'all. I see y'all every Tuesday. But what we all gonna do together is go over to Amazon. Lorenzo's got the link somewhere there in the comments. It's posted right here. Go get the book, My Hurt, Your Heal, and say happy anniversary to the Flowers. They don't need no more flowers. They got them. It's on their name.
Yeah.
So get the book, okay?
Yeah.
They got, listen, and listen, the benefits of the monies from this book goes to a good cause. It's called child care, and and you understand? So it's a good cause. Y'all want to give 60 cents today and feed the little children, feed these ones, feed the flowers. Okay, so get the book. So I lost my whole thought trying to sell the book. I was going.
That's all.
Because they was looking back at me like, I ain't buying the book. I saw him. I saw him. I saw him in the cyber spirit. I saw him. They was like, I ain't buying it. I don't even read books. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't read no books. So this is what I was going to ask. Your abuser.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was a family member.
Mm-hmm.
Were you still in relation in around this person prior to this book coming out?
That person is now deceased.
Okay.
But yes, so to answer your question, yes. So there was times where I was around the individual for like Thanksgiving and like family stuff, like when I went back home, you know what I mean? So that was tough. I'm gonna share a moment with y'all, and I actually wrote this in the book, and I don't mind saying this. There was one Thanksgiving in particular. I walked into my aunt's house, and the individual was sitting there. Our kids were young. So that's another thing too. My anxiety shot through the roof when we had the twins, because I was like, man, now I got to protect my kids because I wasn't protected like I should have been. You know what I mean? So I remember specifically walking into one of my aunt's house, and the individual was there, and our kids were small. So of course I'm like, you know, and I said it in the book. The thought came across my mind to stab this person.
Oh, wow.
Because I felt like they were getting away with hurting, you know what I mean? Like, and I think what made it bad, it was like, it was kind of almost like they were being praised as a good person. And I'm just like, y'all don't know that person like I know that person. But I wasn't in a place where I could talk about it. So that particular Thanksgiving, I remember I was thinking in my mind, they better not touch one of my kids. You know, I was like, today's the day. Because I was like, the turkey that the knife that was in the turkey was gonna be in them.
It's gonna be in the other turkey.
Now that's a movie. That's a movie. You know that's a scene out the movie. Stop it, Nico.
No, for real. Like I was like,
Lifetime movies at that.
It all came back to me. Like it was like a flashback. I was like, oh snap! Like
listen.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you gotta think, we went from two individuals to our first kids and our only kids. We went from just the two of us to being parents to two kids. And only thing I was thinking about was I need to protect them. I need to protect them. They can't protect themselves. I don't want to leave my kids. I was so all over the place. I didn't want her mom watching our kids. Like the thing about it is it trickles and snowballs into a lot of things that shouldn't even be, but it was.
Wow.
I had disagreements with her mom. Because stuff that, I mean, I didn't think her mom was going to hurt them, but not understanding what I went through, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it brought up a lot of issues between her and I. But again, she didn't know. She was like, why are you so protective? I get it. We new parents and all that stuff, but this is my mama, or this is my sister, or this is a cousin, or this is a friend. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I know him, but I don't know him.
I don't like them like that.
Listen.
You know what I mean? And so all of that, it was just a lot. So when I went to therapy, I had to talk about that. You know, I had to talk about and come clean with that. Like I talked to her family and was like, hey, y'all, a lot of the stuff I said, a lot of things I did early on was because I was a broken person. And this is why.
Wow,
you know?
this is amazing, and I say it's amazing because, you know, people always say, oh, you see the glory but you don't know the story. The Nico Flowers I know, radio personnel, you know, just an amazing personality, bubbly, always dressed to the nine on the carpets when I see you, you know, all of these amazing, because, you know, we only run into each other on the carpet, you know, you don't really fool with us commoners and stuff, but, you know, like me, did I say that out loud? You're supposed to turn the mic off, Lorenzo. But you know, just, you know, every time I've ever seen you, your personality is always upbeat. You're always inviting. You're always welcoming. You know, just a overall cool guy. You know, so you never know. You know what a person holds, what a person hides, what needs to be healed within a person. And so to hear this, man, it's amazing. It's a blessing. It's a And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times, when people come on the FIYAH show, they send their bios over. I personally do not read them. Lorenzo will read them, sometimes memorize them, use them to audition for radio positions or whatever he was doing earlier. But I personally don't read them, not out of disrespect, but because I want the authentic conversation. I don't want to question you based on your bio. I don't want to question you on, and then, you know, the few little things I think I know about you, you know, I'll be like, oh, and Nico, this and that. No, I wanted this to be a genuine conversation because the title of the book itself was like, what are you finna talk about? And sometimes I'll have, you know, the book of, you know, if author's coming on, I have their book prior to, but I purpose myself not to read it because I want to have this conversation. And by the way, I'm, you know, happy anniversary. I'm going to get my book. I really want, I'm bougie like that. I really want mine autographed. I'm just saying, but I'll go to little Amazon and buy one. But
thank you, Lamika. Thank you.
Yeah, she's special. She's been my friend since 5th grade, so you know she need a lot of prayer. But
gumball on your arm.
Yeah, she did. She glued a hot gumball right there. The market's still there, some 100 years later. But you know the little sweet gumballs. She had right there to my arm.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is the thing. This is what happened.
Go ahead.
You know school days, right? You had the light skin and the dark skin.
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
You color struck because we on here looking like we looking and you looking like you looking.
No, me and Nico, light skin got to stick together.
Oh, you and Nico the same color.
We the same color today. I don't know.
Oh, and colorblind. Okay, all right, we with it. It's amazing, Nico. First of all, I want to commend you so much for sharing your story, considering who you are. You know, you're a whole public figure out here in these streets. To sit there and say, hey, go buy my book and find out my dirty secrets. Man, that is amazing. I commend you. Janice, man, amazing. To sit by your husband and say, hey, I was that listening ear. I needed to know, but then it made sense. It put some pieces to the puzzle that was missing. And so to see you guys still here, loving on each other, celebrating a 16th anniversary in next week, man, that is amazing. Now, Janice, Lorenzo, you got any questions? Because Nico, my friend. Nico, my friend.
But you just
he's like, tag me in.
My friend. You didn't even know Nico.
I know. Me and Nico, we be on the red carpet. What you talking about?
You thought Nico was on General Hospital.
Oh, no. Wrong Nico.
You ain't even know Nico.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I trapped Nico in the elevator and I say, what's cracking?
Oh
Nico?
my God. Yes. I remember when we was in the elevator at Stella's. I remember that. As soon
as the door closed, he couldn't run out. I went right in.
Yep. Yep, it was DJ Focus, it was you, it was us. We had to walk through that smoky behind hotel.
Didn't we? Listen, they need not have the award show at the casino no more. Cause it wasn't so much that I was gonna backslide. It was the fact that my hair smelled like smoke.
Facts. It was great.
What award show was this? I wasn't there.
We was at the Stella
when it was in Vegas.
At the casino.
The casino. That's
when
I got my Getty picture. You didn't arrive when you get
we be waiting for them Getty pictures.
I got my first Getty image. You heard me? I said, look, Ma, I made it.
Listen, we be at the award show, be like, your picture came up on the Getty yet?
and then somebody else found theirs. I was like, I was in line right behind them. Where you got that from? They said,
it's always hard to find. Yeah, I'm like, it's hard to find. Like once you find it,
bruh. I was posting that Getty on everything. I cut my picture out and put it on a box of Life cereal. You heard me?
You done made it.
I got my Getty image. I was like, ooh, my makeup was on fleek. My little feathers on my shoulder was turned.
I remember exactly what you wore. That's crazy.
And somebody look at you coming in here looking like Toucan Sam. I said Grill. So now I look like Toucan Sam.
So the Stellars just announced today that it's in Charlotte.
Ooh, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna see you in Charlotte then. I gotta get my Charlotte Getty outfit together. You heard me?
Listen,
that's home for us, right? So I'm super excited about it. Listen, y'all. I'll just say this: we have something coming in Charlotte, and it's gonna be dope. So look out really, really soon, within the next 2 weeks.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time.
So y'all doing something there in 2 weeks, or it's announced in 2 weeks?
And it's announced in 2 weeks for the Stellars.
I was gonna say y'all didn't give me time to get my little spirit or my little frontier together. Y'all
they're doing something for the Stellars that's gonna be announced in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna orchestrate it with them, and let me see. Can I get gonna be on the no?
Let me see. Can I get about 12 pounds down? Then I can pass as Janice's sister.
Funny enough, you already can't. You don't gotta get 12 pounds.
No, down. For real. No, for real.
When my face gets slim, I'm be like, I'm her sister, so I got this her purse. This her purse. I gotta take it to her backstage.
Listen, you ain't got slim down. You just got slim the hair down.
Oh. The hair looks fine. The hair is fine.
This is my Nico hair, by the way.
The hair is fire.
I want this for Nico.
The curls are popping. It's doing what needs to.
I ain't gonna lie. I miss my hair sometimes because when I used to wear my hair, I was in this phase. I used to wear my hair out, and I just felt so black and just.
And look, here I am. I'm gonna tell you.
All the light-skinned people.
Some people talk about you behind your back and they don't never say. I'll be like, look, there go Nico, little nappy head. Y'all saw Nico. He over there about to do with nappy hair.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There's a picture at work. We have a screen that's in our lobby that it's like a carousel of pictures, right? Mm-hmm. It's this one picture from a couple years ago. I literally told them last week. I said, why y'all let me come to work and take a picture of my hair? I had just took braids out. I thought I was going to have that little crinkly look. It looked crazy. It looks so bad. I said, y'all got to take that picture off. It looks terrible.
And the bad thing is I probably told him his hair looked crazy. Be like, nah, it looked good. Like there's someone like, why you let me walk out the house like this? I tried to tell you, but you was feeling yourself. So I was like, oh, I'm going to let you.
I thought I was just too cool. You don't have a little natural.
Yes, I was just about to say, why you let him leave home like that? But see,
I tell him he don't want to hear it. And then later on, then he'll look back and be like, why you let me do that? Because you grown and you wanted to.
But you see how strategic God is? He allows you to learn lessons that you don't even see coming. Your wife told you your head was a hot mess, and now he got to remind you every time you see that little picture.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That message says, listen to thy wife. That's it. It's in the Bible. It's in there. You just didn't read it. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Uh-huh. She know when you look good. That's the reason why she got with you, because you was looking good. But when you're looking a mess, she gonna let you know that, and then you need to listen. Okay? Listen to thy wife. Every time you walk by there, you're gonna hear the scripture. It's gonna come alive. They say the word walks off the page. It's gonna walk by every time you walk into the office.
Craziness.
Little nappy. I mean, your hair was amazing. So, Janice, I want to ask you this last question because we put you on spot coming on here at the last minute. Although you knew you were supposed to be on here, you was in the quiet stand last time, and we told you. But anyway, you showed up, and we appreciate you, Janice. For all of the wives, because Lorenzo got a question. I think you got a question. You ain't said nothing all night.
No, I'm done. I'm done with you tonight. I'm done.
It's because I got my life friends on, huh? You feel like you don't feel like you belong. Go ahead, little dark guy. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I appreciate you coming up on here and sharing your story. Like I said, these people are going to be going out there. They're going to be buying and purchasing your book. So you guys may have a better anniversary. When you go on your anniversary next week, are y'all trying to get more kids or no?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
We're good.
Nope.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're definitely.
They did good. They got two, a boy and a girl at the same time.
Look, and they're perfect. Done. And we got one of so like both of our kids look like one of us. So we're good.
Okay.
Like my daughter looks like me, my son looked like him.
Yeah.
And we just the four of us are perfect.
Yeah,
it just balances.
They just turned 12. So yeah, exactly. Nobody's trying to be outnumbered. Like they just turned 12. They're too grown now. Like they're in middle school. I'm not trying to start all the way over again. Like that's
now her sister, my sister-in-law, they recently her and her husband had a little girl, a niece. And we watch her from time to time.
That's the baby fix that I need.
And it is a reminder that I am no longer I no longer have that type of patience for a 2-year-old.
Them 2-year-olds take you out.
They say those are the two hardest ones. We're already knocking on the teenage era door. So we've survived the toddler era, and now we're approaching the teenage era.
But they can't stay here.
Too late to go back.
No.
So
wow. That is fantastic. Lorenzo, I don't know why all this good conversation reading had. You had to ask the people, do they want some more cheering? It's something the matter, bro. It's
that's all right.
Y'all pray for Lorenzo. They got twins and they 100. Who wants to hit reset? Nobody doing that. Nobody doing that, bro. So Janice, I have a question, a serious one. And we get to our testimony period, and you can't go before you testify, okay? As a wife, having to hear and have a discussion with your husband that was really difficult and hard. Sometimes some of y'all women be hard-headed and stuff. What would you say to a wife that has a difficult time listening to or being that listening ear to her husband? What would you say to them? How would you help them in this instance?
My best advice would be to pray. Like that's almost my secret weapon. I feel like that helps with those hard conversations, whether I have to initiate them or he has to initiate them, is to pray beforehand. Like to just pray, God, give me the words that I need to say. Let me show up with whatever spirit or energy that is needed for this conversation to go well. Just like praying beforehand and covering yourself and inviting God into the room. Like, to be like, whatever, because when your spouse hits you with, I need to talk to you about something. It's like, oh, okay. You get on red alert. Like, what is it? What we talking about?
Right.
So even in that moment, you just say a quick prayer and be like, God, be with me. God, give me the words or give me the listening ear to receive this conversation well and to say or be whatever is needed for the moment. And then also there's been conversations and prayers I had with God, get them. When we had those hard conversations and I'm like, God, he ain't listening to me. God, get him. Like, it works out. It works. So that's prayer is the secret weapon.
I don't want God to get me right now, though.
He's got you together. Not get you like take you to heaven. I mean, get you together. Like that type of prayer.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Jeez, man. Why you had to go so far, Nico, bro? Pow get him. Not like pow get him.
It's about he wanted to be clear. He wanted to be clear.
Yeah, like I love my father, but I ain't ready to go with him.
Not take him to the upper room. Yes. No.
That man said I want to go to heaven, but not right now. Right. I need you to do for me, wifey.
Exactly.
But yes, amazing, y'all. So Nico, not real quick, but I want you to be able to share the Nico show. What that is.
So that's my show on Praise 102.5. I'm also the assistant program director there. So I wear a lot of hats. I wear a ton of hats. So have a show. It's funny because I didn't even think I was going to be in radio. She the one got me in radio, which is crazy, right? Charlotte, North Carolina is where it all started. She got me in radio.
Listen to thy wife. Okay.
I didn't know what I thought I was going to be an actor. But she picked up, her and her mother picked up on my love of music and my love for people, and my love to talk to people, right? So the Nico Flow show was fun. I give you a little word, but I'm what I love about it is
you be bootleg preaching. Is that what you said?
It ain't. I don't want to call it.
Come on, let's see. Can we get a little Nico Flow? Come on.
Oh no, it ain't preaching. It ain't preaching. But I do give inspiration. I think that's very important to my listeners. To give them some type of, I call it purpose.
Like a 30-second word.
Come on.
Not the music. Right, you gotta drop it with somebody because God said it ain't over. Everybody start running around.
There's a plate. What happens when you fold that plate? They got two. God say He gonna double the blessing.
It's the movements for me.
It's a good time.
Listen.
Time. And I just love.
Turn it off, Louisa. Turn it off. In any random minute, Griffel, he said, "Ooh, I had to quicken," and then he'll say, "He say, John P. tell me how to quicken." I say, "Stop telling people that." I'm telling people somebody taught you how to quicken, and he'll just do it randomly. I said, first of all, you're too big and ain't nothing moving but your head. I need you to get more into it. But anyways, so the Nico Flow show comes on when, where, how can we watch? How can we follow? How can we follow Nico? Y'all already know how to get the book. It's on Amazon. We got the link. Okay, what else? Come on.
So it comes on Saturdays on Praise 102.5. I have a ton of interviews. I think
man, you're saying it wrong.
Praise 102.5.
But you gotta say WPZE.
See, this is why I keep trying to get people jobs. That's why you can't take his job.
I'm not. I just could be the program announcer. That's it. That's all.
There you go.
I'm gonna send you this clip so you can just put it on there. Go ahead, Nico.
No, it's Saturdays, Praise 102.5. It's a good time. It's a fun time. I love just, I'm going to give you, like I said earlier, I'm going to give you some inspiration, but I'm also going to be silly and joke. Of course. Clean, of course. But yeah, like, I love it. I don't know. There's so many other things I want to do, and you guys are going to be seeing that really soon. I'm so excited for this next season. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm reaping the harvest of putting that book out a year later.
Wow.
And I'm seeing everything come.
Well, you did say that God said He couldn't do what He needed to do until you got from this. So
yeah, I'm seeing a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that is really good, and I just sit back sometimes and be like, God, now what in the world? How did I get here? So just know within the next couple weeks, there's gonna be multiple things that you guys.
Y'all gonna call us after the show and tell us.
Hey, you can have us back on it because have us back.
I mean, we can have you back on in 2 weeks, but I want to know now. That's stressful. I'm not well. You can't hold me out like that. I mean, you gotta. That's gonna stress me too much. I don't need no stress. I
know that's right. We don't do stress. We don't. Do stress.
So you gonna tell us later?
Yeah, we would love to come back and definitely talk about those.
Bruh, no, I'm not talking about come back on here. I'm talking about when we hang up, you gonna text me and tell me what you gonna tell the people next week.
I need to do. I got your number, Yielded.
Now 777-9311.
I already knew where it was going.
I was like, wait, don't do that now. Hold up.
When you see these dimples, do you think I put my number? I don't.
I was about to say. You see, I was like, you sure about that?
867-5309.
Listen, the inbox don't work either. It take you like 40 years to answer your inbox and stuff. So, we need a better. You know what? I'm gonna put it back over here in the private chat.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Cause you handsome and girls in your inbox say you pretty.
I mean, no, I'm gonna tell you, because half the time, you know what I battle against? When people find out what you do, they want to sing you music all the time. They want you to do this, they want you to do that. And listen, I'm a people person, right? I'm a people person. So I try to be careful because some people will run with that stuff. You know what I mean? So I had to be very wise. But I saw you, and let me tell you what threw me off. Your real name.
Ain't my fault you ain't know I was yielded. That's not my problem, bro.
I said, who is this?
That's
and
not
we got to go to the profile picture. I got to investigate. I said, who her followers? Who? Because you can tell a whole thing about a person based off their followers or they people that follow them.
Yeah, all them friends with little thought knots tied in their shirt and stuff. That's not who you need to talk to. You know what the thought knot is. They either tied in the front if they think they cute, but they tied in the back if they got a BBL.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, but if you go back into your inbox, there's a message in there that you never responded to. It's probably about 2 years ago. But we ain't gonna talk about that either. Don't worry about it. We good now. But I just put my number over there in the private chat. Grab it from there. And sis, call me and tell me what y'all got to tell people.
Because now I'm curious. Because shoot, look.
2 years ago. Good luck.
I'm gonna find it.
It's in there. Just go.
Lord, listen. As he taking a didactic look
August
into
28,
that.
2004. You ain't lying.
Listen.
2020.
Listen. As we are, listen, y'all. We are in our I don't like part of the show. So let me run my promo for I don't like, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get an I don't like. It ain't I don't like, don't say that. It's I don't like.
We ain't done that no time today.
LIKE. Because we ain't
Listen, my internal sauna comes on. Mute my mic. Cause that
exactly. So
what?
Yeah. Just messing up my whole show. Anyway, let's run the intro.
Do you ever sit and think, I don't like it? This is an opportunity for you to share on this segment of I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Bruh, was you just dancing in the background?
Oh, you saw me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It was the dance for me. Yeah, see, you never know who's watching. So this is our testimony period here at the Fire Church. We don't have no pastor, we don't have no preacher, and you don't need to sing a hymn when you testify. But you simply just take this moment to get something off your chest that you can't say at your church or typical church, right? Like Kai's got over there already. I don't like when people eat pink meat and don't cook it well done. I mean, just something that irritates you. Sis, I know, you probably can relate to this. And I say it all the time because I still see it. I prayed at the end of 25 when the ball dropped that they stopped doing it, but they brought it over in 26 with them. It's still here. The little bust down wig.
Oh, yeah.
And it's bust down the middle, and then the baby hair that come down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then look now, to add insult to injury, they my color and your color, but the makeup they put down through there is Lorenzo color. I don't like that, and I don't know why they doing it. Why? First of all, what's with the part down the middle, and then the makeup on it? I don't like it. I don't like when they do that.
First of all,
what? Yeah. Yeah, you came for my hair earlier, so she. See, I like that. I like when the Fire Nights take up for me. You
that's
came
a fire
for my
photo,
hair.
Jamina.
Huh?
I said that's a fire photo she got.
It's Photoshop. Anyway,
it's Chat GPT because y'all know everybody. Look, you need a graphic, Chat GPT. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm gonna use it. I'm unashamed gonna use it. I don't like a middle part.
Yeah, that bust down the middle. I don't like that. Don't do that. Why is we doing that? Don't do that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Now, Nico, I know you don't have this issue, even when you had your bush and all that. You ain't had this issue. I don't like the Picasso edges where the artist done sprayed them around there for the men folk. I don't like that.
Oh,
and now they done got where they doing it on their beards, and they listen. They got lace front lace beards. I don't like that. I need y'all to be real in this here 2026.
They got lace front beards.
Oh, they gluing them on. They putting 27 Yaki or something on here. I don't know what it's called. They putting it on here. Kankalon or something.
Beard pieces.
They filling them in. They got it bonded down together. I don't like. I also in the line of what Nico had just said. I'm getting y'all time to come up with y'all. I don't like that all my friends got ChatGPT or AI profile pictures. And then they mad when I see them in public. You say, oh, that's how you act. That's what we doing. Girl, who are you? I've never seen you. I'm your Facebook friend. Who? Right. And then I go pull your name up and you on here with all these voluptuous hips and curves and all of that. And that we can't even sit beside each other on the airplane, but you was fine on your profile. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Hold on.
I need y'all to be real to that own self. That's in the Bible. Right. I don't like when people make fun of Yilda or Lorenzo because they my friends. I'm with you, Kai. Yeah, don't make fun of us. Don't make fun of Lorenzo's bald head.
Listen. This one right here about to take y'all all out.
I don't like when grown men are getting finger waves like Otis from Temptation.
Who getting finger waves?
I think so.
Shout out to Jamina. She's one of my mini stylists, man, and she ain't telling no story.
I believe it.
Somebody came to the salon the other day.
Their salon.
Came to the salon the other day, and he had a picture. You know how they be posting, this what I asked for, this what I got. He had a picture, and he asked, am I supposed to be telling? I don't care. Anyway, he asked for what his name is, Mike Epps in the movie. The finger wave, Mike Epps.
I know what you're talking about.
And he wanted his hair like that. If I tell y'all, it took everything in me not to shut down her salon and call the cosmetology parole board or somebody, because I said, don't let him leave out of here with that. Oh, he wanted that. And he was touching it like it was cute. I don't like that. So come on,
Janice. Freaking alignment is great.
I can't. Come on, Janice. What's your I don't like? You got to start off.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah, because
it's kind of like the baby hairs, the extreme baby hairs. But I don't like women that have the eyelashes that be like here, and it's like you can barely blink. Like it's too much. It's too much. I don't like it.
Yeah, looking like what is his name? Lamb Chop.
Oh no, looking like Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus, Chop.
Not up here. We don't need all this. We don't need all that.
Listen, and then they got the baby hair and the lashes, so it's all
so they fighting.
It's all together.
No, the eyelashes are the same length.
I agree. I'm gonna tell y'all, I seen somebody in Walmart, and I told you this. I seen this young lady in Walmart. Eye wings. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Number one, she was just wrong. She came in, she had on pajama pants, she had on bedroom shoes, she had on a bonnet. Y'all, I ain't done. Hold on, we ain't done. And get this. She had, y'all know those little gold eye things that they putting under their eyes to kind of like get the puffiness down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You're only supposed to put it on there for 20 minutes. Homegirl must have went to sleep with hers because hers was dried out. They were just like playing on her face. I was like,
I'm so mad.
I literally woke up, rolled out the bed, and came into Walmart. Yeah.
That's a lot. I don't like to roll out the bed, go to the airport outfit. I don't like, yeah, I don't like that.
So I'm a sweatsuit guy in the airport though, and some slides.
But it's not an old dusty sweatsuit.
It ain't like you just rolled out of bed and got out and just
Yeah, now I don't like to see women. I don't like to see women in the airport with bonnets on. Like
guys say, I don't like, bro.
I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like to see women in the airport with bonnets on and bedroom pants, pajamas. It's crazy.
And that's all.
I don't like?
No, you got more than one.
And that's all. They have on the pajama bottoms.
Yeah,
and that's all.
Another thing. Go ahead.
Come on, Nico, get it out. Let him use.
Okay, so this is not to be funny, but you ever like people attach themselves to you more than you attach yourself to them?
Yeah,
it'd be weird. I'd be like, I don't even know you. Like, it's like let's get to know each other before you start calling name dropping, and people start to name drop, and they met you one time. It's like, stuff like that. I don't like that. You know what else I don't like while we at it? While we here, I don't like when somebody texts me and they call me right after. Give me time to daggone text you back. Don't daggone text me and then 30 seconds later call me. What's the point of you texting me for? I'm sorry.
Nico, you need my fan? You done got hot.
Right.
Nico, you mad? I don't like when I text you and you call me. Bruh, I text you.
I feel you.
Jaylon, I text you, Jaylon, because mute that. Cut that out. Cut that.
Clip it. You go text me, and then 30 seconds later, you call me. Give me time to see the text. You ain't gonna give me time to read the text. You got my text? No. Because I haven't had time to read it yet. Because you called me.
Okay, Kai got one up here. What Kai had? Kai had one. Look, Kai is our little young friend, y'all. He gets to stay up late to watch us. And so then when it's time for him to go to bed, his mom tell him. He sounds like when you don't have a good air conditioner. Kai, now let me tell you something.
I don't like her face.
When you get to dating, Kai, and you get a woman that's of age, the air conditioner ain't gonna work. Okay?
He'll get you one.
This is my hormonal fan. I have to use this when my sauna come on.
There you go.
Okay?
Your own personal summer, right?
Listen, the saints would say, I know you don't know about Baptists, but the saints would say you'll understand it better by and by, okay? So when your lady friend gets of age and she's got a fan, you'll be like, I remember yielded. I remember, This is a good one.
I don't like Jalen right now. How about that? Jalen, we was cool.
You know what? I'm yo, hold up.
What Jaylon say?
Hold up. He said Jalen. That threw me. That took me out.
Jalen Calhoun.
Stella's going to be in North Carolina.
Hey, bro, we North Carolina.
Baby, we was sick of Vegas. Vegas melted my contact.
Right here.
Hot.
Wait, hold up. Y'all don't understand.
Let me tell you something.
Wait, Nico, wait. That's our network president.
You don't care?
Jaylon, what's up, my guy? My dog, Jaylon.
Look, name dropping. My guy, Jaylon.
Hey, y'all know Jay?
Captain Jay Calhoun, you know him.
Carolyn's son, Jay.
Yeah.
Run around and drive the big wheel. You know him.
Yeah. From Anointed Radio Network. out of Vegas.
Yeah, he the president of Anointed Radio.
Yeah, owner, founder, CEO, establisher. Yeah. We all about to get kicked off of here. But look, I'm excited that it's gonna be in North Carolina because Vegas nearby took me out. I wasn't aware that there was a certain kind of flip-flop that you needed to buy in Vegas to walk the streets. I couldn't go to Vegas with a Houston flip-flop because it started smacking as I was walking. And I pick up my feet when I walk. So it wasn't that. It was because it was melting. Yep. It was hot. Yeah. My shoe was going, because it was
the sound effects.
Because you got the slipper from the Dollar Tree. You gotta go get the real ones that got the hard bottoms when you wear them in Vegas. I'm saying because
the only thing I buy at the Dollar Tree is popcorn. Don't come for me.
Hey,
I get all my snacks from Dollar Tree now.
Thank you.
There we go. I ain't buying no shoes from.
Who introduced you to the popcorn at Dollar Tree?
That ain't what we're talking about. You tried to come for me and say I bought cheap shoes.
No, I didn't. I said I don't like when the time changes and I don't get my beautiful beauty sleep.
Nah. A lot of people struggling with that. I'm not struggling with it though.
Me neither. I didn't even know.
Wait,
you were
My phone
Spring
changed.
isn't hard. It's fall. Fall is the one that gets me because it just gets dark so early, and you feel like
fall.
It's you ready to go to bed at 6 o'clock at night because it got dark early.
I
like,
love the cool, fresh air.
I mean, I like fall too, but the whole daylight savings time thing trips me out in fall more.
I'm with it. I don't like that we didn't had a good time and we almost out of time. But Pastor Jay on here, so we can stay for a few more minutes. So Nico, let the people know where to find you, how to find you, what you got going on. You got to call me later and tell me before next week. But just tell the people what. Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, you can get the book at Amazon. My Hurt Your Hill is available. You can check me out. You can follow me on Instagram at Sir Nico. That's SIRNEIKO. Let's see. On Facebook, it's just my government name, Mr. Nico Flowers. And that's where you can follow me. I'm getting into Twitter. Not Twitter, excuse me. I'm getting into TikTok.
Me too.
Getting back into TikTok.
Getting back into TikTok. We were on TikTok. But you know what? I like Thread too. So you can follow me on Thread, Sir Nico. I like Thread. But listen, we have a lot of great things coming. I have some really cool things by myself that's happening within the next couple weeks. I'm super excited about. You're gonna see me in a different light. It's in a good way. My favorite Bible scripture is Philippians 4:16. I can do all things, right? All things through Christ. And I stand by that. So this year and forevermore, I'm gonna continue to do all things. I'm going and doing everything that God has me to do. So y'all will start to see those things within the next 2 weeks. Yielded. I got you.
Listen, Kai has a really good question. Kai is not 18. We're not sure how old Kai is. Is the book appropriate for Kai to read?
I think so. I think
it depends on what age and stage of life Kai is.
Well, our son read it.
He's at least in high school.
High school.
He wears size 13 shoe.
Yeah. Who?
13 shoe.
And I think he's.
He can read it. Based off that alone, he tall enough.
5'10". Did he say he was 5'10"?
Oh yeah, he grown.
I say
but he's still of age. It's his bedtime and all of that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure.
Ask your mother, Kai.
Yes. Right. Tell your mom to read the synopsis and make sure that it's something she would want you to read. Okay. I don't like that it will be 98 degrees
where you stay at?
in March.
Vegas.
Oh
yeah. Well, that's
Sin City out there. That's the Lord still trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Stop pulling on the slot machines and pushing the buttons. And he said, loose him, or I'm gonna show you what hell gonna be. Listen, Janice, we're gonna have to have you back on the show because I know there's more to Miss Flowers than a beautiful smile, and more to being the wife of Nico Flowers. Because listen, honey, I know 16 years. That's probably a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know the love and all of that you have for Mr. Flowers is amazing. But seriously, we definitely want to get you back on and let you do some talking and all that good stuff. It's International Women's History Month. So shout out to Mrs. Flowers for being on here with us tonight. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for just being a beautiful smile. Because every time I see you right beside the little crazy man and you look the same, smiling and beautiful and all of that. So we appreciate you. Loving him.
And I was going to say this before I go. One thing that I'm really is that
you better clap for the flowers.
About is that you're going to see she's going to step out and take the front a little bit. So you guys are going to see a shift a little bit with some stuff that is happening. So it's really cool because when we walk the carpet this year, she'll be able to do her own thing. Like she has stuff to talk about in her own thing. So we're happy about that,
You need a publicist. I can hold your name. Like
come on, name holder, right?
I'm done.
I even make sure we got little flowers on the side.
Listen, y'all got to make sure y'all are in Charlotte. Just trust me, it's gonna be a great time. Just trust us.
Fantastic.
Tell me that, Armo. I'm gonna be there this year.
I can't wait to see y'all in person, for real.
Fantastic.
And I just want to say before I get off here that this blessed me so good.
Oh,
y'all energy is amazing.
Wait, where are you? You in Atlanta, right?
Atlanta.
That mean we're gonna get a job?
Oh.
Can we come on the show?
Ain't no job to get.
Listen.
Can we come on the show at least? I mean, can we come push the on air button or something? Can we do something?
Push the on air button.
Where you at, Yoda? In Houston?
H-Town, baby.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
So it's gonna be a good time.
We'll be that way in a few minutes.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be that way in August, I believe.
We might come in April because we're supposed to be hanging out with those Baxters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know that's our family.
Yes. April 11th.
April 11th. We was gonna go hang out with the Baxters.
Be down there.
Yes, let us know.
Let us know. We just had dinner with them. What, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, y'all, they had dinner.
We had dinner with the Baxters. Oh, okay.
And I'm around here losing weight. Yeah, I lost 17 pounds.
Those Baxters, I tell ya.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see y'all in person. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I appreciate y'all having me and my wife tonight. It was amazing. Thank y'all.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Nico, for sharing your story. We appreciate you. We appreciate your humility and sharing this. I gotta go get my book. I want my book autographed. Y'all got some at the house?
We do. Yes. Yes.
I'll autograph it for you when you come here.
No. I want it now.
So you want it like
JG Wentworth. I want my money and I want it now.
We can make that happen.
Seriously. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. But thank y'all so much. Y'all go follow him, Nico Flowers. Lorenzo, you had a picture. Nico, this is not the Nico that you are. You are Nico Flowers. Although your mother was fascinated by this Nico, you are not him. Yeah. Where is he, Lorenzo?
Give me a second. I'm bringing him up. Bringing him up. Here he goes. A whole plethora of them. There he is.
Yes.
Oh God, he did not age well. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah. So Nico, you got something he don't have. You got that melanin.
Because my mama, that's who I was named after, y'all. This is him.
So Lorenzo, I think we've been told.
Yeah, we've been told. Time to go.
Hey, J-Line, man. Hey, hopefully I'll see you in Charlotte. I know they moved it from Vegas, but please come to North Carolina. I'm going to show y'all Southern hospitality.
All right. Fantastic. Well, this has been an amazing show, guys. I want you to get on over to Amazon and share love for the 16th wedding anniversary of the Flowers. Purchase the book. Get it in. Don't just put it in your cart. Get it. Push purchase now. Get the book right now. My Hurt, Your Heal. Nico Flowers. We love y'all. And we about ready to get up and get out of here. We don't have time for a fireplace moment tonight because Flowers talk too much. So we got to go.
Oh my goodness. I just got to say one thing. Hey guys, listen, I'll be down there on the 21st of March. This is a Apollo HTX audition. Get in there, register now, secure your spot. You can win $1,500. That's all I got to say. Bye.
Let me sign up.
All right, y'all. We up, we out. And guess what? We'll be back next Tuesday with Fire Show, putting a little more heat to the word on the street. This your girl Yielded, Lorenzo, Nico, and his wife, the Flowers. We out. Peace.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Yielded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the likes, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights.